Well, what's going on, Cardinal Nation? Man, another rough game tonight. We lose in this one 4-1 to the Cincinnati Reds in the second of three, as unfortunately we're guaranteed a series loss, as offense pretty quiet in this one. We had only 4 hits. Red starter and all-star from this year, Hunter Green, went 7 innings, giving up just a run on 4 hits and striking out 8. Uh, he's had an outstanding year, uh, and he's had a solid career thus far. Uh, and is top 10 in the league now in ERA and strikeouts. So, um, Eric Fetty in his third start as a Cardinal would go 6 innings despite allowing 4 runs on 6 hits, striking out only 2 and walking 2. And yeah, we had only 4 hits, stranded 5 runners, went over 5 with runners in scoring position. So the Reds would take a early 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. RBI single by Spencer Steer. That'll make it 1-0. They would strand 2 to keep it 1-0, and then the bottom of the second, solo home run by Ty France to make it 2-0 for France's 11th of the year, traded by the Reds from the Seattle Mariners. So that would make it a 2-0 game. And it would stay 2-0 until the bottom of the sixth. A 2-run home run by Jamer Candelario would make it a 4-0 game. We had a good chance of scoring in the top of the fifth. We got a walk by Lars Nootbaar, and he would then advance to third on a wild pitch, but Nolan Gorman would strike out, so he'd be stranded at third. And yeah, so 2-run home run by Candelario to make it a 4-0 Reds lead, his 19th of the year. So that would make it a 4-0 Reds lead. We will get on the board in the seventh to make it 4-1. A solo home run by Nolan Arenado, his 12th of the year and 53rd RBI. Then a scoreless at 1-2-3 7th inning from Matthew Liberatore, and a 1-2-3 8th inning from Sean Armstrong. But yeah, offense was very quiet. Yeah, so just a pretty rough game. It's been a rough series thus far, and Wednesday kind of seems like a must-win now. It'll be Kyle Gibson getting the start, he's been really solid. Kyle Gibson has the past few starts and, well, most of the season. And yeah, Emilio Pagan goes for the Reds, and I think he's mainly been a reliever, so it could be a bullpen game for them. So yeah, it seems like a must-win, since we'll have an off day Thursday and then facing 2 first-place teams on our next homestand in the Dodgers and Brewers, who ironically are actually playing each other this week. And yeah, and we have a pretty tough remaining schedule. We'll be playing a number of teams that will likely be in the playoffs. Mentioned the Dodgers and Brewers next. We'll face the San Diego Padres at the end of the month. We'll face the Yankees on the road. The Seattle Mariners next month, as well as the Cleveland Guardians. So yeah, pretty tough schedule to close out the year. I believe we close out the year on the West Coast, I think at either Colorado or San Francisco. So anyway, till Wednesday, Comic Square saying go Cards.